I think that it's very readily available. I think that a lot of supermarkets have it as loss leaders. So you go into any supermarket in England and you've got stacks and stacks of alcohol. It's very much a part of our social makeup of drinking. I think young people aren't really aware of the potential risks or effects of it. They just see it as this is what you do, and I think that just the availability makes it very, very easy for and cheap for young people to be able to get hold of it.
So what are Ad Action doing to help young people?
What we do as a service is we offer support to a young person that may be using drugs or alcohol, and it's gone further than just the use or the experimentation. So they're using it and they suddenly realise that actually things are going wrong in their world. So they're struggling with the social effects, their health, chances of being kicked out of home, losing their place at school, college, university, getting in trouble with the police, any one of those reasons. And if a young person recognises that and then wants to change, obviously we'll then look at supporting them. If somebody's not willing to accept that they're having issues with alcohol, obviously there's very little we or anyone else can do until they're ready. So.
Well, we've seen clubs in the city centre using promoters and 75p drink offers. What are your views on this?
I think it's business. I think it's what they can do. Obviously, they're within the law to do that. I think that we haven't done enough to give people the skills to realise that there are risks about, drinking to that level. People don't realise that alcohol is a toxic substance, and if you drink too much too quickly, it can actually kill you. People do die of alcohol poisoning, and you can understand why people are out to make money. It's within the law. Ethically, yeah, we could all argue it's wrong. I think you've got to sort of look at who's going out, who's going to be drinking, who's going to be using drugs instead of drinking. There's a whole range of issues, and it's the ones that are struggling to, pay their rent or get up in the morning for their jobs and losing that sort of stuff are the ones that we look at supporting.
Do you think enough action's being taken to stop excessive drinking?
I think that, again, it comes down to education. I don't think we can ever really rein it in. Our society loses or spends millions of pounds, a year on the social effects. So whether that's the policing of our city centres or our communities, to the effects of the cost of the NHS. It's a huge impact. People complain bitterly about their taxes and the cuts in the time of austerity that we're in, but they're still willing to go out and get leathered and cause the fights or be involved in the situation. I don't think we're ever going to rein it back.
So the drink prices are expected to rise. Do you think that will help at all?
Yeah, I don't know whether it will make a huge difference. I think if you're talking about young people, the majority of their alcohol comes from the home anyway, so they're just taking it out of mum or dad's crate or booze cupboard. They usually club together. They put in £2, £3, £4, which is a couple of days pocket money or lunch money to a lot of kids, and they'll go in and buy a bottle of vodka. I think the intention's right, but I don't think ultimately it's going to make too much of a difference.
So, as well as education, what ultimately do you think needs to be done to stop the abuse of alcohol?
When they find the answer to that question, they can let us know, because I don't think we're ever going to change it. I think the fabric of our families, our society, it's painting a bleak picture, but I think we are always going to struggle with this until such time as something really drastic happens, and I can't even begin to imagine what that would be. I think we're always going to be a nation of substance misusers, whether